Hello everybody, welcome back. And today we are back in the jungle, doing something a little crazy, not too crazy. We have Die in the Jungle today against Jarvan with a Sec Galio top, Oriana Neferi, and Lulu ADC and all the support versus Ez Karma in the bot lane. Not too crazy of a game. I'm gonna back up a little, just a bit. About right here. So this game, I decided to start topside. Why? Because regardless of ADC being Lulu, I think my bot lane is going to be my lane to keep her priority on. If I leave my bot lane alone with a Jarvan that paths to them, then they could lose the lane. They could lose the entire game potentially. Here, I started on Wolves because I think that Jarvan might invade me. By starting on Wolves, what you do is you stop the level 2 invade. So if a jungler starts at their red buff, say, and wants to invade you on your buff at level 2, if you start your wolf camp, then when the jungler gets here, they won't be able to take your buff and fight you while you're doing the buff. They'll probably get here on the timing that you would start your Gromp, which is good for you. Mostly you don't want to be in a bad place, a bad time where the other jungler is taking advantage of you and taking advantage of your buffs. So this, I started Wolves just to keep, just in case of the Jarvan invade. But this game, Jarvan starts bot lane, so we don't really have to worry about that. I'm going to clear my blue buff. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. And to the bot lane. As I'm going through, I'm checking mid lane to see if there's any opportunity to gank this Neferi Oriana. Not too much opportunity just yet. And I continue to clear into bot. Now this game, I went Wolves Gromp blue into Wraiths Golems red. The reason for that is just a matter of efficiency. The first thing to spawn is going to be your jungle camps. Your blue and red buff have way longer respawn times than your other camps. So sometimes the best thing to do if you're looking to full clear on a full clear jungler is to simply clear your smaller camps first. That means they come up faster, you clear them faster, and this increases your efficiency for the jungle. However, wherever camp you cleared first, you need to make sure that you are back there on time for that camp. That should be your biggest priority when you're clearing on somebody that likes to full clear in the jungle. You need to be back for that wolf respawn or that grump respawn. You might even start Wraith camp. If you do a Wraiths into Golems or Wraiths red Golems into bot lane, either one, really Wraiths Golems. But if you start your Wraith camp and then you clear into top side here, you need to be back in time for that Wraith camp. Why? Because the enemy jungler is going to look to punish you and take that Wraith camp if you're not there on time. Most junglers, they get their gank off, they stay too late. They stay in the lane that they want to gank too late. And what happens is they lose their jungle resources just because you're wasting time. Don't be wasting time, my boy. Be as efficient as you can. This is your game and you're running it at your own tempo. The most significant thing in terms of you winning this game and becoming a better player is your tempo and your pace and what you choose to focus on and learn. If you want to focus on your pace and your efficiency in the jungle, do that. You'll see that's a big part of your jungle no matter what you do. So here, I clear my camp. I clear around, I think I had late clear here. I think I cleared literally at 325, so I have a terrible clear. Jarvan has cleared from bot to top. I assume that he started red side and was clearing down, so I'm thinking that I might meet him in this riverside. So I wait for a second, I look in the bush just to check. And so what I'm thinking here is if Scuttle's up, I'm not seeing Jarvan in the jungle. He's yet to gank this lane. I'm thinking that Jarvan has to be topside. Most because I haven't seen him on Scuttle. He's yet to gank this lane. This is a great time to gank the lane. In terms of clears, Jarvan should clear before 325 or around it. So I'm assuming that he's either going to gank bot lane or get Scuttle. I don't see him bot. And for my brief time in this bush, I don't see him on the Scuttle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ping and I'm gonna go for gank. Okay, this is a pretty easy gank. I miss my Q, go back. Both laners are low, and so you're just coming down here to pick up the kills. If you look here, the bot lane, their bot lane, does not even have this warded. This is not warded in any type of fashion. Rush this up, kill the Ezreal, and that's round one. We see Jarvan cross through mid, and actually, let me check this out. But here, this is actually my fault. Nefir just had a big fight with Orianna. I know Jarvan's top side because he's not bot side. I should be pinging in this area, around this area, to let my Nefir know, like, hey, you about to die, my boy. But I didn't ping, so I mean, Nefir, it's her fault too for staying, but at the same time, I could have pinged. Like, in terms of what I can do for the game, I could have pinged to let her know that Jarvan's on the way. So I get these 2 kills by it, I recall. And I think I bought into a Hex Tech into a Dark Seal, which is a really good buy for me. And we get into round 2 of our jungle. Now, coming out, I'm looking top side. I'm thinking that it might be a kill. Set walks down to ward. I see him walk down to ward. However, I still think this might be a kill. Galio has taunt. If he gets close to him enough, he can lock him down for a good amount of time for me to get into lane. So I'm thinking that if Galio presses on this set, regardless, this is a kill. However, he just warded. I should know that, I should see that, and I should chill out. So this is a waste of time by me, to be quite honest. This is a waste of time. I don't need to be there. I really should just clear my grump, clear my wolves. If I didn't go to that set, I probably would have been clearing my wolves right now on the way to my Wraith camp. So just a little faster, but it matters. So in round two of the jungle, I'm still clearing from top to bottom. I think my bot lane is still gonna net me the most kills, or I need to protect them. But from the first half of the game, I can now see that Jarvan is pathing top lane. Jarvan is gonna be pathing into the Galio, which is, I mean, he can go either way. Pathing into Set, pathing into Karma Ezreal versus Nautilus Lulu. He can run either one. I think he sees more fighting in the top side, so he's going to look to path top to get in kills there. However, Karma Ezreal versus Nautilus Lulu will out damage at all times. So I can see Jarvan path into either one of these lanes. Just in this game, he paths top. Nothing wrong with that. Now me, I clear my camps. I see this pink ward. I'm walking up, seeing what's happening. Actually, go back. Nautilus misses his hook. And so I'm like, yo, they're low. This is not gonna work. We're done with this. I spot Jarvan topside. And from there, I understand like, hey, we need to jump on Dragon. Jarvan is topside. He ganks top, doesn't get a kill. So he wastes time. However, me, I'm looking to maximize my time. I'm gonna be efficient as possible, my guy. So I start Dragon. Now, is this a risky play? Kinda. Bot lane is pushed in, so Karma and Ezreal could roam up to stop my Dragon. Mid lane, mid is but mid is also low. So they can't really come, well, if Orianna comes to stop my Dragon, she's gonna die. So they can't really stop it. So this is a risk in itself, it really is. I think here, I don't even have my red trinket, but I have a yellow trinket. So doing this Dragon in itself is a risk. But I think it's a great use of my time. Jarvan's top side, he just showed top. Dragon's up. I think it's a great time to grab Dragon. I got Dragon. I know that Jarvan's blue buff up, so here, I'm thinking a little greedy. I'm thinking to take his blue buff. I think that Jarvan's gonna be on Grubbies because he just killed top and he should be getting Grubbies. But in actuality, Jarvan runs to his blue and does take it from me. Now me, right here, I might have been feeding, but that's okay. You feed every here and now, it happens. I went away from Jarvan, Jarvan follows, he ults. He goes quite deep. You know what I'm saying? But my team kills him. And out of base, I just run right to Grubbies. Bad for me. A little worse for Jarvan because he's not going to be on time for the Grubbies. But it is what it is. So Galio walks down with me. And he's thinking like, hey, I'm going to help him out. We get there quick. Now this fight, go back a bit. This fight I played very slow. Set is a crazy champion that can really kill you at this health. So here I'm going back and forth, back and forth. I'm not exactly fighting him. I'm not just auto-attacking, following him in. So I'm going back and forth. I'm going in and out. I'm talking with him, but I'm not talking with him. A little bit of both. I had a whole fight with their set, so I should know that J4 is on the way. I flash, yeah, J4's way. But he uses his EQ. Nefari's here. We're looking to kill this Jarvan. Jarvan thinks he's gonna get out. I'm Diana. So I give him a thumbs up, nothing crazy. He sent me the Bumblebee back, he's out of there. I'm the better jungler. Now here I think we can kill Orianna, but honestly, that's just a waste of time. Even here, I maybe should have took his camps instead of just directly taking Grubbies. By taking the jungler's resources, we put them out of the game. And honestly, that may have been a better decision. But we just get Grubbies. Grubbies is up, Jarvan is dead, it's an easy take. I dip out, I get this scuttle, and I head back into my jungle to do a full clear. My round 3 is pretty nice. And so we take a look at the game scape. Right now in the game, I'm 3-1, Jarvan's 1-2. My Ezreal is getting dumb fed, 5-1. Not my Ezreal, their Ezreal. I apologize. My Lulu is 0-3. But it's okay, it's all okay. We actually go on to win this game. We go on to win this game simply because of matters of efficiency and focus on what matters. I know that this Lulu's not going to carry. This Galio's not going to carry. Honestly, the only stable champion from this game so far has been the Fury. From that information, I shouldn't expect much from my teammates. I shouldn't expect them to carry me in any type of format. I should expect to take my kills and push it into opportunities to carry my team up out of this game. I should be using every way I can to be as efficient as I can to get the team up out of here. Here I recall, I think I have an item, and I just head back. For the rest of this game, I clear, I continue to go down by, and I can focus on dragons. Even here, we get our second dragon. One thing I would like to show y'all before we head out is just before objective type thing. So before an objective, you're looking to put your team in a favorable position to win the fight and to get up out of here and to take that dragon. I see Jarvan on the ward. So I'm thinking, honestly, I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows how strong I am, to be quite honest. Jarvan has Profane Hydra and Longsword. I have Lich Bane and Dark Seal. Honestly, we're about the same strength. I'm lying. However, my Fury has priority. Not even really priority. The lane's in the middle. My Fury, I just see that my Fury is the first to walk down to this Jarvan. Dragon is up. The Fury walks down. It's over. Their jungle dies. That's free dragon. And this continues to be a theme for the rest of the game. Jarvan dies, or a support or their ADC gets caught, and that allows us to get an objective. The most important part of getting an objective is the pre-objective planning. What are you doing before the objective is up to put your team in a favorable position to get the objective? What are you doing as a jungler? Are you red trinketing bushes? Are you red trinketing around the objective? Are you waiting and seeing if lanes will walk into a random bush to catch them off guard? Are you pinging your team to communicate with them like, hey, this is an objective, we need to be on this in 30 or 40 seconds? You should be doing a lot of pre-planning to get the objective for your team. But that's all I had today. This VOD was a little random into a lot of parts, but I really just want to focus on the early game and how most of you can be efficient in your you can be efficient in your early game while still making a few mistakes. We do go on to win this game after securing all the dragons, as well as just a lot of unfavorable fights from their team. Mostly by using, let me see if I can find one here. By using my power and using what I have, I'm able to get kills and get my team ahead in multiple fights in this game. The dragon was an example, but another example here is, let me go back just a bit. This Galio had been calling for ganks all game. I didn't feel like ganking him. I didn't think it was needed. I didn't think he was a priority in any type of way. But if a gank was aware, I'm gonna be there. Here, the game turns itself on its ass. So I'm able to clear all of Jarvan's top side because I spot him bot, and I spot Orianna recalling me. Easy death. Earlier in the game, I secured Rift Arrow. So what's gonna happen? There is 3 bot, there's an ADC mid, there's no one to protect these turrets. Remember that turrets are also objectives. Baron is an objective, Grubby's is an objective, Dragon is an objective, but turrets themselves are also objectives. Here we push in, we get this first turret, we put a wave down, all it shows up, we push in, we get the second turret. In about 2 minutes, top lane has been pushed out. The lane that Galio been stressing about this whole game has just been pushed in and pushed out. We shouldn't have much to worry about. From here, we take that and we push it into more. I go bot lane to the lane that's getting pushed in. I'll show my face. I use my power, me and Lulu, a man advantage, to just push in. After that, they start throwing. People are just where they shouldn't be, and I'm just going on their mistakes, using my power. Even with our Lulu ADC, we pull up and we still manage to win this game. But that's all I have for today. Thank y'all for joining, thank y'all for listening, and my name is Deontay. That's it.